You are about to witness the very exciting story of a city and its people. It is a story of a city seeking new horizons in a resolute contest with great challenges. That city is Detroit.
Just remember Detroit when I was growing up. It was neat and decent and clean, and it was a beautiful city. And I love the city, and I love my neighborhood, and I love my family, of course. And my motivation is the children. Our goal simply is to bring people together, clean up the city, stabilize it, revitalize it, beautify it, creating homeowners, business owners, opportunity, and hope. I moved into this neighborhood about 27 years ago. There was an abandoned house behind us that turned into a crack house, and we couldn't get rid of it. We called the mayor, the police, the city council, the ombudsman. You know, I bought my home and I renovated it, and I cut my grass and I take out my trash and I pay my taxes and I pay my mortgage. And why should I move? I'm not breaking any laws that I know of. So I decided right there and then to instead of fleeing, to stay and fight. And I got together with a couple neighbors and we boarded up the crack house. I don't know about you guys. I don't want to move, but I don't want my kids growing up in and around this mess. It's child abuse, actually. Long story short, when the day was over, the house was boarded, it was painted, it was stable, it was secure. And when the drug dealers came back that evening, they couldn't get in. They got back in their Jeep and they left. And that's how the whole thing started. Next June will be 25 years ago.
I know most of you think that all we do is destroy things, but we actually also build things.
We are now at the Blight Community Garden. Where previously there were two crack houses here. Working with Comcast Cable and friends from Google and others, we were able to clear this land and put in a really great community garden space. We're in the process of building a barbecue pit here with these bricks that we've taken off of demolition sites. It's all part of our effort to recycle Detroit, reuse it, and to beautify it.
We also have our partner tenants there. Michigan State University, that's helping us create a 4-H club for the kids. Tech Town, which is helping the smaller businesses, of an alcohol and drug awareness program.
We're here at the Artist Village Detroit, which is a shared vision of Chaz Miller, our mural artist, Alicia Marion, the owner of the Motor City Java House, and of course yours truly, John George. The village is a wonderful place, and on Saturdays and on Wednesdays, Resurrector, our house poet and all-around great guy, has a chess camp here. These are all projects and programs that are focused on making Detroit better. And of course, every Saturday night we have Creative Juices, where some of Detroit's hottest poets, jazz artists, and other creative folks come to the village.
Creative energy just starts bouncing off the walls, and it's there. You got to be there.
I don't like you, but I love you.
And we look to Chaz and his staff and his volunteers, and they've never let us down.
Their resident artist, Chaz Miller, is responsible for fantastic murals appearing all over the old Redford area.
Something, again, that was negative into something that was positive.
We're about restoring lives. I've just been impressed with what they do and how they have worked with young people to embrace the vision of restoration. And that truly is my vision too for families in Detroit. And many times restoration started on the outside, external, and it goes towards the end.
We were the group that coined the phrase Angels Night, got Mayor Archer to take it citywide in 96, 97. It really changed the whole frequency of what happens on those 3 days in late October in Detroit.
There's a reputation here in the city that people don't do what they're supposed to do on Halloween, so we've had to take some extraordinary steps to make sure that we protect people and we protect properties.
It's a very scary time, and that's really the thing that we want to get away from.
It's not only a time to get together and patrol and protect Detroit, but it's also a time to celebrate all the positive things that are going on.
We need more people like John. Even just walking around in the community, you feel safer. You just feel better. He has created an environment of collaboration, of working together, unity, and you feel good.
John George is crazy. You know why? Because he believes in the impossible. He thinks that he can come into a community and clean it up and make it better.
What he does in the neighborhood and the community is awesome. Giving people more pride in their block. Everybody around here knows him. Has nothing but good things to say about him.
John's a great guy.
I saw when John George first started, the neighborhood was in very bad shape. They've been helping a lot to bring the neighborhood back.
Everywhere. John is everywhere. I mean, people go to John for help. People go to John for, just about everything. You would think he's like the mayor of Lost or Grand River.
He definitely has turned lemons into lemonade. I think he's done a wonderful job. He's probably one of the reasons why we were here, because he didn't want us to leave the neighborhood.
What do you think the community would be if your father wasn't here?
Burned to a crisp.
Oh yeah, he clean up all the time. John George is the man, he the one with the plan. He always in the hood picking up all the trash cans. Yeah. Calling, got your back, yeah, he got you for sure. He called me hamburger, but that's John W.D.
I just wish more people could help him, especially financially. It's really hard and stressful for him to do all of the great things that he wants to do without having the financial support.
We've worked on over 1,000 addresses in the last 24 and a half years. We're going to continue. We're not slowing down. We're just ramping up.
You know, when you look on a world map, it just says Detroit, folks, and we're kind of in this together. I need your help. I'm asking that you join this effort as we work together to stabilize, revitalize, rebuild, repopulate, and beautify the city of Detroit. We need you.
If you could say one thing to the people of Detroit, what would it be?
Don't give up. Never give up.
Where is the love?
Blight busters, blight busters, blight busters.